All right, welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program, folks. Happy Monday, or not, as the case may be. We are going to hop right back into our game here. I think, if I remember correctly, we had just wrapped up. Okay, I have no idea why we are here, of all places. But if I remember correctly, we had just wrapped up making our MK3 assembling machines. We have, it looks like 100 even, and we are ready to go replace our existing MK2 assemblers on our engine. What is this? Electric motor line. I think we want to increase those, deal with the resource strain as it comes, potentially fix that, and really start to see a positive growth of our super magnetic rings, given how essential they are to so many other components. And then we're going to start working on our solar sails, frame materials, and Dyson Sphere components. I think it's important to build a more steady stream of these, and also finding out if these are a consumable resource. My suspicion is that they are consumable. I could be wrong. It says end product versus material. These two are logistic. This is also material. This is an end product. I'm not really sure. So if you've played this before and you know you've gotten this far, let me know if this is a consumable or not. I'm curious. This is just a component. Who knows? The other thing we will have to make are the EM rail ejectors to launch our sails, the vertical launching silos to launch our components, and then finally the ray receiver to actually receive power. These we can put anywhere, obviously, within the system to the best of my knowledge, so we can kind of dot these around as we need to. I think the end game is more so just making the sphere, right? Oh, we also need to make more of these. I don't want to forget about that. We do need to make more of these because we need these to produce strange matter, which we're using to produce the graviton lenses, if I remember correctly. Yeah. But we're doing okay now. They're still functioning. They're just slow. So I think we might punt on this until A, we have enough of these super magnetic rings that it's not a problem. But B, we have a way that we're consistently making frame material because that may make our life a lot easier there. We also may need to up our processors too. I think we talked about that briefly last episode. I'm assuming we will need to make a local processor plant on Alchiba 2 once we get there, but we can kind of play that by ear. So that was kind of my plan at this point in time. Okay. However, all that being said, what I want to do first is figure out... hold up. Don't we have... I thought we had a... Yeah, we do. I was about to say, I thought we had an orbital collector here. For some reason, it's saying it's unknown what is actually on Alchiba 3, whichever one that is. I think it's Alchiba 3, right? Yeah. I can actually tell you what it is because we can just look it up in our logistics stations. It's fire ice and hydrogen. Interestingly, right there. I didn't realize there was fire ice that close. So the other thing I was curious about, and I don't think this matters, but oh man, it accidentally was renamed. All right, we might have to do this every time. We'll see how bored I get of redoing that every single time. But you know what? That's the price we pay for being able to change the name of our star here. It looks like this star has resources. I don't think that's true. Just for the record, I did try. I have a totally vanilla version of this that I loaded up just to see if I could figure out what the unknown resources are, or if this universe exploration bug is an issue even on vanilla. I don't think it's an issue with any of my mods because I'm actually getting the same issue when I load up a vanilla version of the game. So I don't know if I've just borked my file badly enough that that's what I get or what the deal is. But I also don't think stars have any actual resources like this that you can collect. So this may just be a vestigilar. I don't think that's a word. But an element of the modding that we've done here. So, oh man, that looks awesome though when you're just like flying over the planet. That's some great shots for the card, the thumbnail card earlier. But okay, so we're gonna head over to Alchiba 1 to replace our fabricators over there, or assemblers rather. As soon as I find everything, see, everything is going to hide behind the blue giant now. That's what's going to make this crazy, is that it's going to be so hard to actually see anything else in the galaxy because this star is so freaking big. I still think it's really cool. Let me know what your thoughts are. We could potentially downgrade it to just an O star. That might be a little bit more manageable, and you're going to get, you know, 90% of the same luminosity. So if this becomes a little overwhelming, ooh, look at that lens flare. Wow. If this becomes a little overwhelming, let me know. But we can try for a few more episodes. The nice thing is that like it's not that hard to change, so I'm not stressed about changing it right now, which makes life easier. Where the heck did El Chiba want? I think it's still behind. So yeah, okay, maybe I just went the long way around. Also slowing down for some reason. Maybe I got too close. There we go. We're going around the long way. I don't know why I didn't just go over the top. To stop thinking about space as a one-dimensional object, apparently. Wait, did we literally just do a whole circle? How did we do this? Oh, you know what? I bet Al Chiba was so close to the circle. Oh my gosh, it was like literally inside the planet. That's probably how we missed it. Or inside the star, rather. Okay, this is going to be tricky. Al Chiba 1 was literally like almost inside the star. Okay. Let's just, out of pure curiosity's sake, don't get me wrong, like, I love this view. I think this is one of the coolest things we've done. Let us see what this would look like as an O-type star instead. That is not what I wanted to do. There we go. Let's set it at 6. Oh, whoops. And then Al Chiba. Did not find it. What was the other name? Ringle or something like that? If I just do that. Nope, it's not gonna. Here. Back out a little bit. Pop this open. I know it's called Al Chiba. Here. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll try that some other time. I'm still curious to see if we can actually change it and get something a little bit different going on, but that's okay. We got time. Okay, so we are here. Let us scooch the... Ooh, interesting. Why did this all jam up? That's blue. Okay. Let us try something else here. I'm gonna put a splitter in. See how that goes. And then actually, I wish there's such thing as a 5-way splitter. I don't think that's an option. Yeah, maybe that wasn't a good idea. There we go. This may just not be possible to fix. Well, hold up. Maybe we run... Alright, maybe we do that here. Set this up here. Actually, let's do it like this. No. Let's cut a little bit more of this. Cut some of this too. And then actually, I'm going to cut this line here. Okay, so let's set this up here. We're going to run one line in here, run line in there, one line through normally. And we can prioritize that line, but let's also set a line up that goes right along there. And then you will filter it to prioritize that line. See what happens here. We will set it to, again, prioritize one line if possible. See what happens. Okay, and then what we can do here is split it again. So let's split this line here. We can run this in there. And like that. And actually, what we can do now, let's move this over one more. Is that as far over as it's going to go, I guess? Alright, well, that's fine, whatever. Run that in there, that up there. Okay. Hopefully that's going to prevent more backups. Who knows? Alright, let's just keep splitting it, honestly. Actually, let's not split it there, though. Well, no, yes, let's split it there. Pop that in place. Then, instead of connecting it up there, let's pull back. This is a little bit hard to do with the lighting the way that it is, but go back here, and then run up here. There we go. So now it's backing up because of this. And actually, this is going to suck. But let's... we don't have space. Okay. Let's just start slowly bringing this down. There we go. Just do it that way, right? I think if you turn it down to storage, it'll work just fine. So what I'd like to do is actually replace this with a planetary version. We do have a planetary. Can I upgrade another planetary? Ugh, I don't have any particle containers. All right, next time. I'm just doing it because it'll store more. Honestly, why though? Why? We don't have to do that. Nope, this is silly. Changing it back. I was wrong. I was wrong. I stand corrected. We don't need it yet. When we need it, we will change it. Need a sip of my beverage there. Back to my last Smithwick's today. Don't get me wrong, I will happily drink Irish beer all year round, but at least as of today, this is the last one that I have. Alright, so let's start by upgrading the ones in the front. And just see what happens. What is the comparison here? 45, okay, so it's 30, it's 50% increase. I wonder how many of these we would have to upgrade to see a substantive change. Let's do that, and then also let's check our power requirements. Okay, we're still doing okay on power. Not that I anticipate that being an issue, but it's good to know. And we're obviously not having any issue with our iron production. Okay, good to know. Doesn't look like we're running out of our gears or our rings or anything like that. Doing okay. Just kind of want to keep an eye on the whole chain as we go through and start to do this. Because the other thing that we might run into is we might have to upgrade all of that. You know what? Let's just do it now. Let's just do it now. We were talking about that earlier. Let's just do it now. So that way we don't have to worry about it. It's not going to be like a problem that we'll have to deal with. Or a problem that, worst off, we might not even notice for a while. And then we're just not using the best of our resources. There we go. And Lord knows we have plenty of these grabbers. Sorters. What do they call them? I think it's sorters, right? Ah, well. Boom, 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 boom. And then, honestly, as we come through here, I'm gonna hit the machines on accident, but I might as well just hit them on purpose at this point. The only thing I'm not bothering to upgrade are the output arms. Okay, interesting. Already starting to see issues. Why is that? Gear line is running dry. Okay. That looks to be a larger problem, though. Alright, so let's fix that. Looks like our iron plates are doing okay, too. So, what I think we want to do is pull down a line here, run a gear line through, and we'll be good to go. So we're going to pull out a line of plates from here. And I think we literally just run along like... actually, no. Nope, let's back it up. Run along like this. We are going to need some foundation. But what I want to do is then immediately chop that. We're actually going to set up this foundation. Of course we do. Oh, 4 foundation. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, can I make any foundation? Looks like I should be able to. Oh, 205? Nice. Boom. Okay. That'll at least fix our immediate issue. Don't tell me what I can and cannot do. This is as annoying for you all as it is for me. There we go. Okay. So, let's do this. Feed in here, feed in here. Mostly because that way we can just keep stretching them down if we need to, you know? Just a little bit too close. Let's see. I think we... Oh, it is assembly machines. Okay, so that's good to know. Yeah, it's too close. All right. Well, now we know. We have plenty of space here. Let's not snug it up too much. Let's just go down to this line here. There we go. I feel like, honestly, one of the big learnings I've had in this game is, like, you have plenty of space on your planet, you know? Like, realistically, I feel like a lot of us, if you play this game anything like how I play it, is you want to have, like, the absolute nicest, neatest lines and everything. And it's like, yeah, don't get me wrong, it's nice to build clean stuff. I think that's probably why a lot of us play games like this. But realistically, you also... Ooh, nice. Realistically, you're not going to be having fun if, if you spend half your time going through and fixing the stuff that you lay down because you jammed it in too tightly, you know? I don't love this. I'm going to be honest with you. I do not love this. Let's run it the other way around. It's going to be easier, honestly. We'll run it around and over. Yep. Okay. Actually, we could always literally just run it. Ooh. Does that make sense? Literally run it just all the way back? Is that dumb? I feel like that's dumb. You know what we could do? Here, let's just do this. It's a way better solution. Just come straight. Oh, are you kidding me? I hate that. This better be able to go. There we go. Okay. I was about to say, I'm not going to put up with any of that BS anymore. I'll tell you that much. There we go. Okay. Fix the immediate problem. Get rid of that. All right. Remember, folks, I said, let's not skimp. There we go. We are running into power issues. I was like, are we having power issues? The answer is yes. Yes, we are. Do we have any way to solve it? The answer is no. No, we don't. All right. So what is the deal over here? You're all getting power. We're just using more than we have. Okay. How do we make more of our fusion power stations? Oh, well, we can make one. And then, gosh, we have to go beg for, here. Ooh, we found the mother load right over here. I'm going to pull that down to just 100. Because honestly, again, we really don't need them in here. But we just found a ton of them. And this was exactly the right time to find them. 6. I love it. We need more. Is this titanium bars? We have those. Not in there, apparently, but we have them somewhere. There we go. Need more titanium, huh? Okay, well, again, good problem to have. I'm just going to make a fair few of these right now because we happen to be here and we happen to have the materials, you know? Like, when life gives you lemons, make fusion reactors. Okay. Also because I don't want to have to deal with this again. You know, it's one of those deals where it's like, we know. You know, ironically, though, the funny thing is, theoretically, what we're doing is getting to a point very soon at which we won't have to deal with this because we will have the freaking Dyson Sphere, so it won't be an issue. But we're just not quite there yet. Okay. And let's stretch this out just a little bit more. And we can actually go a little bit further on this one too, because we don't have the copper right behind it, which of course we could obviously flatten if we want to, but I just don't really feel like doing it. Boom. Okay, awesome. You know what? How many do we have left? 10? Let's just do more. Let's just do a few more, because that way we really won't have to deal with it for a while. Whoops. I have to get trapped in some buildings. There we go. And then this way we can pull exactly out how much we need. Boom. There we go. Okay. We should have plenty of... Yeah, we... Oh my gosh, we have so many freaking... fuel rods here. It's not even funny. Okay. What does that power look like? Oh boy. Okay. Literally double capacity. Well, now we won't have to worry about it, huh? Okay. So, what was the core issue we were running into? Oh, yes, the gears. Okay. We may run into some power issues here, too. What does the power look? Oh, no, we're actually pretty good in this area. Oh, nice. We had the foresight to throw one of those up. Just going to fix that now. Okay, so we were adding in... Oh, so we're like pretty good, actually. Throw our gear in. Whoops. Okay, let's stop doing that. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, well, at least we have our gears. I was about to say, we can just run it in this way now, so it's not really as much of a problem as we made it out to be. Is it? Okay. Get it nice up close there. And we'll just do middle to middle, because honestly, I think that's the cleanest look. And it doesn't matter with a single unit type, you know? So keep in mind, we don't need to like change the world or anything here. We're really just trying to see positive flow. It looks like that's what we're now going to see. So I'm just going to leave it here. Honestly, I'm just going to leave it here. I'm more concerned now about making sure that we keep these tighten up. I think we will. I'm not actually worried about it. Plus, we're able to import them in, which is clearly what we're doing here. But I just wanted to make sure we weren't going to be running out of those. Okay, so my next guess is, yep, that's a problem. All right, what's going on here? What do you not have? Copper. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, we kind of knew this was going to be a problem, didn't we? We're going to have to redo the whole copper thing, aren't we? And we can't fit. We could run copper lines down here, but honestly, I don't think it would be worth it. We're already using 3, 6, 7, 8. We're using 8 of our 12 lines here. We could run 4 lines of copper if we really wanted to. Let me think about this. Would it be worth it? Because we need to have at least 1 in and 1 out. If we only have 1 in and 1 out, it's not really worth it. So we need to have at least 2 in and 1 out, which would require us to have 3 spaces. We have 4 available right now. The easiest way I could see us fixing this would be to rotate this down to the back, pull these 2 going in this direction, move this one over, or actually, yeah, that's probably what I'd do. Okay, so, and the issue is not these, because I think we have enough, we just don't have enough copper to meet. You know what? What is going on here? Okay, so this is a mess. That's what's happening here. All right. So let's get rid of all these. Let's get rid of this. Secondly, let's just to kind of like provide some level of continuity here. Oops. Oh, it needs foundation support. Oh my gosh. Let's make that smaller. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. So we don't have to deal with this right now. Alright, so what we're going to try to do is drain all the copper out of here. And then set up a station here. I know it's just copper. But like honestly at this point, I think it's worth doing it. The question is, do we want to do this here? Or do we want to actually... Where's the next... Okay. There's more copper over there. What I want to do, actually, I think... And this might sound weird, is I think I want to put this over here. And the reason... Can we flatten this stuff? Maybe here. How close can I get? Let's go there. And then, let's go over here. And using our foundation, we are going to flatten this stone vein. Rip. Oh, man. Okay, what do we not have? Stone. That's painfully ironic. This is what my life has come to, I can tell. Okay, enough of this. There we go. Lordy. Okay. So, new thought. What we're going to do is we're going to reroute all of our copper production. Why is it so? Is it just the way that this is organized right now? Is that it's actually, it feels very dark on this planet. I feel like I'm setting all this stuff up. And it's like I can't even freaking see what I'm doing. Hopefully it's not the end of the world. Okay. You're going to have copper ore and copper plates. You're just going to be the copper guy. What? Why are these not running? These better be stacked. Good. Okay. So, let's keep letting this bleed out. So the question now is, when these bleed out, does this solve the problem? Looks like for the most part it does. They say they're running out of rings. I say that's wrong. You know what no, I think this is working okay. I don't know why they do that. Oh, you know what I bet it is? I bet it's the same problem we keep seeing. We think we can get away with it, but we can't. You think you can do these things, but you can't, Nemo. Alright, let's see if that fixes our problem. Yep, see, totally not a problem anymore. Alright, well, let's go through and upgrade these real quick. Boom, boom. Alright. Oh, okay, we're good. This is like a slightly, it's just a different configuration because it's only 2 material or a 2 input. So these actually like nest together really well, but it's just different than the other ones we've been doing. It's throwing me off a little bit. Yeah, that side. It is like an elegant configuration though. I do like the way that those hook in together. Okay, so this is a problem though. Down here they actually don't have rings, so and it doesn't look like a problem that can be solved with more rings. So I actually think what we should do is just cut it here, cut it here. We can use the space for something else. More likely, we're never going to use that space, but whatever. Please take my rings. That's not going to get me anywhere fast anytime soon. At least you'll take my copper. Okay. So, not a problem anymore. We are going to take a short break here. When we come back, I think we're going to totally fix up this copper situation. Okay, actually, just as a temporary fix, let us run these copper lines into the back here, just so we're not losing them. I'll run this line in. Nope. Why on earth would you think that's what I wanted to do? There we go. Just like, so we're retaining some of our materials here, because I don't mind filling this in a little bit. Okay, so when we return, we will be, ooh, what's going on here? Oh, it is product stacking. Interesting. Okay. This is really dumb. What if we just did that? Yeah, they're not going to go anywhere, right? Okay. We could, oh, okay, that's good to know. Oh, lordy. No, not what we wanted to do. Okay. I'm going to stop this episode before I keep breaking things. Okay. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, oh my gosh, awesome. When we come back, we will be fixing this whole copper situation. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be good. All right. Thanks for joining me, folks. Have a wonderful rest of your day.